Hello, good evening. Today I'm going to explain you about full stack development. So we'll start with full stack training demo. About MindMajix has 9+ years of experience in serving e-learning industry, and they have trained more than 450,000 professionals and 110 plus reputed corporates around the globe. 10+ years of years of experienced trainers are doing the demo, doing the taking the classes for MindMajix. Technologies delivering live online training and corporate training and self-paced videos. So this is the main objectives of the MindMajix. So going ahead about trainer. So I have around 8 years of experience in IT field. So I worked as a full stack developer. I worked for 3 companies, and from past 4 years I'm in online coaching field. So I have trained around more than 30 to 35 students. So what is today's agenda? So today's agenda is like I want to explain what is full stack and what are the concept involved in it, and I want to briefly explain the basic steps of design front end and what is back end. What are all the components involved in design front end and back end? The course curriculum. The what are the content means like what will be covered in the course. So HTML, that will be the style sheet of the any web platform. So CSS, cascading style sheet, JavaScript. So it is like JavaScript is like very huge. So we will be covering basic needs of the web development needed for the JavaScript and JavaScript object-oriented notations. And AngularJS. AngularJS again, it's a framework of JavaScript. And coming to backend, we are covering up with 2 languages, Java and PHP. So both are backend languages. And database wise, we are covering MySQL. So MySQL as well as the upgraded version of MySQL is MariaDB. So we are covering that as well. So full stack training introduction. This course include designing of HTML. So when we start with the course, the first part will be like designing of HTML pages. So we'll have several tags and we will build like HTML page including of header, footer and the body, and we'll design with the proper background colors. So we'll play with the HTML initially, then we'll apply CSS, cascading style sheet. So we have like 2 to 3 types of CSS. So we will learn the styling the HTML pages in applying CSS. Then coming to JavaScript. So JavaScript is like it is completely covered with front end validations and JavaScript used for the front end purposes. So so whatever the like user input we can validate from the JavaScript, and so we can make the uh, burden less for the server. So again we can see Angular. So that is AngularJS is the version released by the Google. So then we can then we'll see Java, core Java, and Java servlets. So again, this is like completely backend. So we'll go through about Java, then JIT. JIT is again repository. So JIT repository, we will say like we'll see like how to save our codes in JIT repository, how to push, and how to commit, how to check out. So we'll see in that JIT repository. And JIT repository is also completely free and it is all open source. And Bootstrap again, it is a like library for CSS, library or a framework you can call. So by using Bootstrap classes, we can style the HTML pages. So then coming to jQuery again, it is in front end language. So where it will help in simplifying the JavaScript. So it is also built on jQuery is also built on JavaScript. So PHP is again a backend language, so it will take the user input and it will help in saving into the database. So database here we are concentrating about, there are so many databases, MySQL, Oracle, but all motive is same. Nothing but we'll save the data into the database, and only we'll retrieve the data. So this will be same for all the databases. So we'll be learning MySQL. So all these components are like open source. So it will be available free and licensed. Full stack training in the market. Full stack will always have a vital role in development. In major product development company, hire only full stack developers, where you can suit and work on all parts of the project. Usually, like in product based companies, so they require like full stack developer. So where like he should be able to handle every part of the project. Suppose when the project starts, so he should he should know about basics of designing front end, and like once the project come into middle part, so he should know like how the APIs works, how the backend works, how they say it into data. Then then we'll work on database part. So MariaDB or MySQL or Oracle. Then we should know like what is the structure of database, and how it will be like scaled, normalization. So this part will come in database part. So full stack developer will know every part, so he can contribute in all the parts in product development. So especially in going in product development, the growth will be like in architect level. So there, once you, if you want to become an architect, you have to be you have to know the concept in every field in software development process. So in majorly in product development companies, they look for full stack developers. In service based company as well, so you can split yourself. Like suppose if there any front end developer role, you can suit in that part also, or any like backend only Java developer or PHP developer or any Python developer. So you can work as backend developer also. So as well as you can work as database engineer only on database part. So you'll be knowing everything. So you can just you can take up any role. So that will be the advantage as a full stack developer. So in the market you will be having a uh, like huge demand. So where you no need to worry about the job security, or you'll be used in multiple parts of the process. So full stack training certifications. The full stack training certifications are like once you do the full stack this course, you will be eligible to take the certifications of full stack front end developer. So you can apply for front end developer job roles, and back end developer, like as I told, like Java developer or PHP developer or Python developer. So any developer, you can be a backend developer. So database engineer. So as you are working in Oracle or MySQL, so you'll be knowing all the basic, all the concepts of database. So you can apply for MySQL database role also, database admin or a database engineer role also. So and web developer. So web developer is in like who will be having complete knowledge on full stack development. So because there, like you need to handle the HTML pages, you need to handle the HTTP responses from the client, and you need to handle the database as well. So you will become you will become a proper web developer. So you will be getting the web developer certificate also. Then web designer. Suppose like only like web designer means like completely only he will be into the front end. So where like he can design the front end pages. So where you will be getting image, JPG image. So you need to go make it into an HTML page. So those also will come in web designer's role. So you will get all these certifications doing this course. So this is the sample certification course from the MindMajix. So it will be valid anywhere in the globe. So full stack training. So I'll take up one random example, like how we will be, what part. I'll take one single small example. Suppose when we are dealing with some bank details or some, okay, we'll take some password kind of secure details. So like from front end, we need to go and we need to check the login process, whether the what the user have entered is user has entered correct credentials. So first, like it will be like the user will be entering in the HTML. So once they submit the code, so actually we should not call directly from get method or post method. So we should go from the Ajax method. So where like the synchronous transaction will happen. So we should go to the database and we should cross check whether the enter credentials are matching with the password and username. So then we should send the response. So response also we should send it in a JSON format. So JSON format or XML format. So usually we'll be using JSON format. So in that, if we send the success, then it will allow to log in. Otherwise, it will not allow you to log in. So then, like in that also, while sending the password, we should encode and decode the password. Usually, there will called cryptography. We have a cryptography functions, hashing functions in PHP inbuilt. We can use those methods, or we can use there is another one inbuilt function crypt where it is single side encryption process. So we can encrypt the password and we can save it. So and while retrieving, it will auto retrieve it, auto decode it. It cannot be manually decoded. So this is the use of. This is a one small example what I have told you. So this is a complete process which will involve in a full stack, and then we'll be doing many demo projects in the demo project. We'll be doing many demo projects uh, in between the classes. So I have planned for three demo projects. So one is sending dynamic invitation. So it is like kind of like entering all the details of the means like suppose if you want to invite for any party, any inauguration of any house or inauguration of any gym or any for any function. So we can make it as dynamic invitation by putting the name and putting the email address of the client. So we can make it a dynamic invitation and we can send it to their particular mail IDs. So this is the one thing. This is first demo project. Then I thought of a little stock management is little bit difficult part. So where we have two modules. One is purchase module, one is sales module, and in between we need to manage the stocks, how much we have purchased and how much we have sold. So we need to calculate, and there will be like discounts, wastage. So this project will complete usage of full stack development. Then we will third project again we'll be doing some third party integration. So maybe kind of payment gateway integration or any chat, WhatsApp chat integration or Telegram integration. We can do third party integration. So this project includes maybe like any Google. For example, you can see login through Gmail, login through Facebook. These are all third party integration where we will send the details from our side. So how it works, I can explain you. So there will be like auth process. So when we click on like login from Gmail, so it will decode into two levels. One is like we need to put the code given by the Google in our server. So it will create a dynamic salt. So then that is a dynamic salt is a like it is a hexagonal number. So it will be encrypted and it will be sent it to the third party API. So then like by authorizing from them, they will approve that this is the particular user has login. So this is the third party integrations we can see in the third project. So okay, full stack training in lab setup. So we don't as I told, everything is everything is open source, so we no need to there is no much thing to get the license or we need to buy anything. Only the only thing is everything is free. Only thing we need to install text editor And Java, what are the subject related? Like Java, we need to install. If you are doing MySQL, we need to install MySQL. So that are all the that are all the things we need to install. But we can do that while doing the course. In between the course, whenever we are doing AngularJS, we can install AngularJS, or whenever we are doing MySQL, we can install MySQL. Whenever we are doing Java, we can install Java. So, but only thing is, the concern is the RAM should be greater than 2 GB. So that will help in processing the request, and like it won't get slow, or it won't get hanged many times. So system requirement, the only thing is it should be greater than 2 GB, and hard disk, if it is more than 100 GB, that is more than enough. And full stack training and additional course resources. So demo project source files. What and all the demo project we will do. So that source file you can get, and we'll be providing many demo website source files, as well as with the links. So where you can host it in your local, or you can host it in your any storage spaces. So we will be providing you the website source files, and we will be providing one or two web applications also for a reference. Like any complex web applications, I'll explain you once, and I'll give you the source code, so you can use it for the future references. So after the training, we'll be having mock interviews. So mock interviews will be like 3 rounds of technical interview and 3 rounds of coding round. So technical interview, as I told, I have changed around 3 companies. So I'll be knowing what industry is expecting from you in the interview. So I'll be making the questions. So there will be like 3 rounds face-to-face interview, and 3 rounds of coding round. The coding round will be like you will be sharing the screen, and you will be like I just give the kind of little tricky questions. So you need to code it while sharing your screen. So then, like after 3 rounds, we can recheck what you have done, or we can estimate it, like whether how much whether it is 100% of correct, or how much it is right, like how what is the approach, where you went wrong, or so we can review it. So then full stack training demo questionnaires. So if you have any questions, so any doubts regarding full stack development, so you can mail it to info@mindmajix.com. And I want to explain you one demo project. So kind of project, actually everyone will be familiar with the ERP project. Like you can consider a project where a manufacturing company. So manufacturing company involves in accounts, and stocks, and purchase, sales, inventory. So these are all the module can be it can be developed from using the front end, using the full stack development. So there will be like multiple logins. So there will be an admin login, there will be an employee login. So we can control the login access. Like suppose admin should see every tab, but employees should see only respective tabs. Suppose HR should see only HR employees tab. So admin should see all the tabs, and account employee should see only account related tabs. So we can do control everything with the support of backend MySQL, and by making the flags, and making the access rules, we can make it limited access. And what is another prerequisites? All like if you know like basic concepts of programming. Suppose what is variables, so how they declare variables, and what is if statement, what is for loop, what is while loop. So if you know the basic concepts of development, so it will be easy to get into the industry, and it will be easy to understand the course. So Suppose if you don't know also we can learn, but it might take little more time. If you have the basic knowledge of like how the if statement, how the while, how the for loop, how the function works, so then it will be easy to take it in a we can complete it in 20 hours. Suppose if you are not aware of those statements or those program skills, then it may take 5 hours extra, around 25 hours we need to spend. And then coming to then like so this is the in usually programming we have two types of programming. One is like procedure oriented, another one is object oriented. Usually like C is the C we can it is procedure oriented. And coming to Java or PHP can be followed in procedure oriented as well as object oriented, but Java is completely object oriented. So in object oriented also we have many things to learn. So there will be like class, object, inheritance, encapsulation, overriding, overloading. There will be many concepts, so we need to spend more time on object oriented topics also. So then like we need to coming to HTML part. So there will be a number of tags. So we can do like 2 days in HTML, where like we can cover most number of tags, and then we'll be having an assignments for every part. HTML also we'll be having 2 assignments. JavaScript also we will be having two assignments. HTML is like we'll be having a number of tags. So then we'll be doing only limited number of tags in the classes, and then means we'll be taking up other tags in the assignment. And then in JavaScript again there are one framework, Angular framework we'll be learning, and one JavaScript JQuery, that is the JavaScript library. So Java JQuery and Angular we'll be learning in the course. So and then we have another framework that is called React. So if time permits, we can see the React. Otherwise, it's already like anyways Angular. If any full stack developer will be like whether he would be in Angular or he would be in React. So mostly like we'll be going with the Angular, as Angular has more demand and it is released by the Google, and React is released by the Facebook. And coming to database part, like we'll be creating the database and creating the tables, and doing the like we'll be having the primary key and foreign key concept, and we'll be doing the normalization, and we'll be doing the triggers, and we'll seeing like what is procedure query. So we'll go through all these parts in the database part. And PHP, coming to PHP, we can see the core PHP, and we can see one framework, Laravel framework. Java, we can go with the Java and Java Springs and Java servlets. And we can see like how the servlet works, and how the like it will pass the data into the backend, how the ODBC connection happens. I think these are all the things we will cover in the full stack training. So we will be having like at least 10 assignments. So every assignments like will be like it will be like weekly one assignment will be there. So we will go through the assignment every like 2 weeks once. Like but if you have any doubt, you can schedule a special meeting, and we can do that. We can clear all the doubts. Demo projects also, like half the 50% we are doing in the class, and 50% it will be an assignment. So we can if anyways if you are not getting that one, we can do that in the class. Coming to Bootstrap also, like it may take one class only. So as it has like it is all predefined classes, so we should use that. So Bootstrap is mainly used to use it for the responsiveness of the web page. So responsiveness is nothing but like where you can view it on the mobile as well as in tab as well as in the laptop. So it can be used in means like suppose if you have designed some web page, so if it is in opening in mobile, if it is expanded like anything, so it cannot be viewed properly, so then it is not a proper way of doing the web page. So it should be responsive. So whichever the if you open it in suppose if you are opening it in the tab, it should adjust to the tab automatically. So that is what Bootstrap will help in doing. So we have Bootstrap classes. Only we need to include those Bootstrap classes, or predefined classes, and we need to use that one. So that will help in giving the responsive screen. Even the web pages can be opened in TV. Also, it will be resized into the TV. So all the content will be viewed properly, and then. The basic image editing also we can learn in the course, like when we are using for the web page or anything. So basic image editing and basic usage of the Photoshop also we can learn. So because it will be a part of web development process or web designing process, and so these are all the complete package where you can call yourself as a like complete web developer or like full stack developer. And you can also call it as mean developer when you are working on Angular and Java. So that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you one and all for this demo class. We'll appreciate your feedback. Please send it to info@mindmajix.com. Thank you.